What's up, y'all? I know I ain't talked to y'all in a while, but man, it feel good to be back in the house and not in the car. But I wanted to let y'all know, man. I think this season Sam Howell could possibly break the record. And what record is that I'm talking about? I'm talking about Kirk Cousins' record. He set in 2016 when Kirk Cousins had 4,900 yards through the air. That I know that don't sound familiar for the Commanders, but it was, and it was real. And Kirk Cousins was doing great here. And and this was in like 2016. Kirk Cousins had Trent Williams blocking for him, and Trent Williams is a star, and he still is a star. He was a star, and we talking about Pro Bowl Trent Williams. We talking about, but yeah, man, like he was he was the tough he was a great deal. You know what I'm saying? And in 2017, I think I'm just comparing it to what we got now. Like Sam Howell is at 2,700 yards, and it's only the 10th week, right? And around that time when Kirk Cousins was playing in the 10th week, and minus and he could have probably hit 5,000 because that's minus one game because we just started going to 17 games. They was going to 16. So in week 10, he was sitting at 3,000 yards. Kirk Cousins was sitting at 3,000. And can Sam Howell replicate that? I don't know. But at the time, he was sitting at 3,000 yards. And I'm not sure if he was the leading passer at that time. Um, but I can tell you this, though. He had 3,000 yards, and that boy was doing great. And unfortunately they didn't go to the playoffs that year. But in that at week 10, it was 6 wins, 3 losses, and 1 tie. They was looking like they was headed to the playoffs at the time. So um, I don't know if we're gonna turn it over and win the rest of these games because we got 7 games left, and I don't see us going to the playoffs if we can't win these last 7 games. And we play the Giants again, and this time when we play the Giants, they gonna have their backup. So they don't got their starter, and then they don't have their backup. So they'll be starting somebody else. And I don't want to get my hopes up. I don't want to sit here and tell you, hey man, this is not the guy. He ain't the best. He ain't this and he ain't that. But it all depends on our defense. Our defense is what's going to be the downfall to us winning this game. Like, are they going to step up? Because I can sit here and say all day, they ain't going to have this person, they ain't going to have that person. And so we should be straight to win. But I really don't know. And I think that's the only way I feel like watching this game by just saying I don't know what's gonna happen. I just hope we're gonna win. That's literally how I feel right now, cause I don't want to get my hopes up. I don't want to do that. Y'all been hurting me for the last few weeks, so I don't got time to get my hopes up. I ain't trying to get y'all hopes up. All I know is that I'm looking forward to Sam Howell being the leader in passing yards this season, and I'm excited for it. But it's crazy though. I'm I seem like the only person excited for Sam Howell. Sam Howell not even excited for Sam Howell. Like he doesn't even care that he's leading the league in passing yards. He don't care. He said he's more focused on his team. And honestly, I think he lying. But am I proud that, he's stepping up being a team player? Yes. That he's stepping up and he's not only saying like, okay, he's saying what we want to hear and he's saying what his team want to hear and he's saying all the things that we all want to hear. But I'm excited for it, man. You got to be excited for something, man. I mean, honestly, I would have been like, I'm excited that I'm in the top of the league, in passing yards, but that's not the end all to be all. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, I don't really care what he say about it, but I'm excited for him. He can. I mean, to in reality, we all know if you're at the top of the game, you feeling good. You excited for yourself. You happy that you came this far, and you know damn well you're gonna brag about it. But it's cool. He ain't gotta brag about it. I do that for him. But yeah, man. Sam Howell's at the top of the league right now. Who else is at the top of the league? We also got somebody else that nobody wants to give credit to is Benjamin St. Juice. I keep giving him credit. Every time I'm coming on here, I'm giving him credit. He got 15 pass deflections, man, and he's leading the league. And Sam Howell's also leading the league in passing yards. And you know, I'm excited for him. And he's in the top bracket for, you know, touchdowns, but he's leading the league in passing yards, man. And you know, you just gotta be happy for those moments. You never know when they can come and when they may go. So, um, you just want to be happy. You want to be happy for yourself and just enjoy it. And I'm excited that we he still cares about his team. You know, you can see that Sam Howell is going to be our franchise quarterback, and it's a reason why he's going to be our franchise quarterback because he's embodying everything we need out of a franchise quarterback. You need a quarterback that's going to even when he's up, he's going to lift the team up as well. He's not going to just say, "Yo, I'm excited. Yeah, I'm doing my thing." He's not conceited. You know, that's a good thing. Um, and he's not forgetting about his team. And I like that out of him, and we can build around him. And he's not somebody who's going to act like a star. He's not somebody who's just going to do things without his team cuz he always in every press conference, he's always talking about his team. And I know that Jacoby Brissett is doing a great job with, being a great mentor to him. And I don't know if Jacoby Brissett is going to be here next year. I mean, seeing as though he don't want to waste any of his talent. And he might still stay, but he's been doing a great job this season. Just helping Sam Howell come into himself and really just become a great development of you know a young foundation we got now because we building. And I don't know if we're gonna make it to the playoffs this season, but because I feel like our defense is very weak. Um, some people have been saying that it's because Jack Del Rio is not able to get into these young players' heads. He's not able to get them to listen. And I think that might have some to play with it too. I mean, what? That might have something to play a part into it too. I'm still saying that wrong, but you get the point. Um, yeah, I mean it's difficult to get players to understand that they can't just play for themselves. That they can't just go out here and be superstars right off the back, or just you got to understand that it's a team sport, and if you mess up, you mess it up for the rest of the team as well. You got to understand that you can't make too many mistakes in this league, and maybe that may be it. And over the last few weeks, we've seen how many yards his defense has given up, and it's become very hard to bear. You know what I'm saying? Like it's hard to look at. It's hard to listen to. It's hard to read. 3,809 yards. We lead in the league. So it's hard to see that. But we know that we got faith on offense. Seeing as though we have Sam Howell. He's listening to Eric Bieniemy. He's making those changes. He's listening to Ron Rivera. He's making them changes. And he's a young quarterback. And he's doing great. I mean, in the beginning, it was a rough start, honestly. It was hard for us to even believe he was going to make it this far. But he's doing a good job, though, honestly. And, man, I'm excited to see where he's going to go with this. But one of those things, I appreciate that he's not, being conceited. I appreciate that he's taking it and he's understanding that I'm doing great, but my whole team not doing great. And at the end of the day, it's a team sport, and I can't do it without them. I can't make it to the playoffs without them. I need them to get that fire under them, because honestly, Sam Howell has showed us what we needed to see this season, and Eric Bieniemy has gave everything. Sam Howell needed. He's turned him into Patrick Mahomes. Honestly, he's the same person now. Um, Hopefully, he can double that and get to that 5,000 and break that record for Kirk Cousins. Um, man, I feel like I said, if Kirk Cousins had one more game, he probably would have reached that 5,000. I mean, it wasn't gonna take that long. It was less than 100 yards he needed to get, but um, man, that's one record that I'm excited for Sam Howell to get, and I think that's something to have under his belt in his very first year starting. And man, Sam Howell is everything we needed, bruh. People doubted him in the beginning. So many people doubted him in the beginning, and seeing it though is he went fifth in the trade. Not overall, but our fifth pick, and so many people doubted his talent. Seeing that his last year in college, he wasn't able to look very dynamic on the charts, and seeing as though he didn't have Diami or Downs from Colts. He didn't have them. He didn't have his weapons. You know what I'm saying? So he had to go out there and get it and get it himself and rush for those so many yards. I mean, almost 1,000 yards. So, um, man, I'm excited for him, man, to see him come from where he was to where he is now. I don't know if any other offensive coordinator would have brought that out of him, but I'm glad we had Eric there, and hopefully, we can have Eric continue to be the offensive coordinator, or be our head coach. I'm excited for him to step up, but we got new ownership, and it's all about the ownership and what they see. And hopefully, they don't fire my man EB. I don't see that happening, but they got rid of Montez Sweat and Chase Young at the same time, so I don't know what they're capable of. Okay, this is a different team, and when Ron Rivera goes, it will be an extremely different team. And I'm not sure which direction he will go. Not sure if he's going up or he's going down or he's leaving the team. I don't know if it's the same for Jack Del Rio. I don't know. But every week I'm hearing something else. And I'm hearing that Bill Belichick may be coming here. And everybody's sizing it up, making it seem as though he's about to land here. So I don't know what's going to happen. I'm excited for what's going to happen. But I'm kind of scared. They might get to firing people left and right as soon as the season is over. But as soon as it don't look like we got a playoff push, that's when people usually get fired. That's when it happens. So I'm excited, and as long as Sam Howell continues to get the ball to my boy in the back, Terry McLaurin, we gonna have a great season. I want to see Terry get those 1,000 yards again, and I want him to break the record. For most continuous 1,000 yards seasons, and all it's gonna take is him to at least get 60 yards in these last few games, and he'll be good. He'll be good. He'll be good. He'll be straight. And man, our defense needs a lot. We need a lot, and I'm excited to figure out what the answer is gonna be. And I appreciate y'all for making it this far in the video, man. Do you think that we need Bill Belichick? You think he's gonna make a difference? You think he should be a head coach, offensive coach, defensive coach? I'm not sure what's gonna happen, but just help me figure out. I don't know. Sometimes I try to make a guess and it don't happen, and then I'm looking stupid. So I want to see what y'all do, what y'all think. And also, man, if you want to donate to the channel, you can. And also, I pray that y'all have a great day, great evening, great week, great holiday. And definitely come back and support and let me know what you want to see, what you want me to talk about, what topics you want me to hit, because I'm always willing to listen and read and give back. It's not just me on this. It's y'all as well. Even though I'm not able to talk to y'all directly, but once we go up, we going up. You feel me? And I'm just starting to get back consistent and be here for y'all. And hopefully this video is recorded.